Hello, Arkansas. Calipari makes a worrying prediction for the team's next 7 games, saying that Arkansas could even lose all 7 games. That would be very worrying. A complete disappointment. Let's analyze the news, but first, subscribe to the channel. In the midst of one of the most consistent seasons in recent years, Arkansas faces a warning coming from the most experienced voice in the locker room. Coach John Calipari, who leads the team in his second year at the helm, opted for a direct, almost disconcerting, speech when projecting the next 7 regular season games. Even with an 18-6 record overall and 8-3 in the conference, only 1 game behind the leader Florida Gators, the coach was clear. Arkansas could even lose all 7 remaining games. The phrase is noteworthy, not because of pessimism, but because of the competitive awareness of someone who knows the SEC territory intimately. The single 91-62 victory over LSU on the road reinforced the team's current solidity, but Calipari doesn't allow himself any illusions. The final schedule offers no respite. On the contrary, it imposes a sequence that could define the team's real ceiling before the conference tournament and the possible national run. Arkansas will face powerhouses like Auburn, Alabama, Florida again, as well as Texas A&M Aggies and Texas, all contenders for the NCAA tournament. Added to this are 2 duels against Missouri, a team still directly vying for a spot in March Madness. There are no standard opponents. Each game carries the weight of a postseason match. When Calipari states that the team could lose all 7 games, he doesn't decree a fate, but establishes a warning pattern. It's an internal and external message. Internally, it serves as competitive fuel. Externally, it acts as a shield against any overconfidence. The SEC, in this final stretch, doesn't forgive fluctuations. What makes the statement even more relevant is the context of growth the team has been showing. There are clear signs of evolution. Arkansas has shown greater defensive consistency, a more fluid offensive rhythm, and maturity in away games. The performance against LSU was an example of technical and mental dominance, something that wasn't always present at the beginning of the campaign. There is also an important structural factor: the prominence of 2 rookies, Darius Acuff Jr. and Malik Thomas. Teams led by young talents tend to fluctuate, but they also have significant room for growth throughout the season. Last year's experience reinforces this argument. Under Calipari's leadership, Arkansas found its best basketball at the decisive moment, gained momentum at the beginning of March, and reached the Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament. It is precisely this recent memory that sustains the optimism. The cautious approach doesn't erase the fact that the team is in a real position to compete for the SEC regular season title. The matchup against Florida emerges as a turning point. Winning against one of the hottest teams in the country not only puts Arkansas back in the lead, but also solidifies the team as a legitimate contender for a deep campaign in March. What Calipari does in practice is raise the bar. By admitting the possibility of losses, he challenges the group to prove otherwise. In a conference where every possession is contested as if it were the last, the margin between success and frustration is minimal. The ominous prediction doesn't sound like discouragement, but like a competitive strategy. If Arkansas navigates the sequence maintaining emotional balance and technical improvement, it will reach the end of the regular season not only well-positioned in the standings, but also toughened by the best the SEC has to offer. I want to see your opinion now.